Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday. It is 7:18, and this is one of the biggest updates that I've done in a while. It is definitely worth it. I can't jump through the phone. I don't want to scream. Wife's trying to watch a TV show and kids relax, and if I could jump out and scream right now, I fucking would. So you're just gonna get a lot of gratuitous swearing. So if any kids are watching, tune out. Or put it on mute and just watch me wave my hands around and shit. I don't know. It's been like 2 months, somewhere in there, and the Evo build has been a menace in my ass. My first board, if you haven't followed along in the saga, this was supposed to be the evolution of my building and, style of quads, etc. Put some higher end parts on it. And, I took my time, and the first one came out phenomenal. Everything was all good to go, and just to find out that there was a bad ESC and motor here wouldn't spin up. So I was able to get my hands on another one, and in the process of doing that, and I had a pad, the what the heck was it? The UART 6, literally just come right off of the freaking board, and that kicked me in the balls. I tried everything under the sun to repair it, and I just caved. I have it sitting in the drawer over there just staring at it. Quadfather wants me to send it to him, so I might just send it to him to mess with, or take it to the range and put a nice 45 in it. Whatever. But I ended up getting, I don't think I have the paperwork. Let's see here. There's it. I don't have it in the cool box anymore. But I ended up getting this little guy from getfpv.com. Absolutely worth every single freaking penny. I did the pop test today. It is officially up. It officially flies. It is fucking fast. If you have flown for quite a while and you fly the same quad quite a bit, it's like being in a car. And the more you put performance into the car, the more you can feel it. It's hard to explain unless you're a car guy or a quad guy. When you get into that car and you rip a exit ramp on a highway and you're cranking through it and that car is just dialed in and locked. I got really comfortable with the catalyst, and as you guys have seen me flying around the yard and flipping through the power lines and shit, taking a bunch of chances but getting more confident. I flew this once. I just, a quick pop test punch and real slow, and then I started doing a couple hot laps in my buddy's front yard, Mike, and shout out to him for helping me out. I was doing a little figure eight course, fast across the lawn, around the trees, and then a real slow section around a car, around another tree. And this thing, and I just upped the PIDs just a little bit, and the RC rate and all that stuff. And this thing was so dialed in. I was coming in so hot and heavy across his front lawn into a really deep left hard bank turn, and this thing was just locked. I didn't stress. I wasn't freaking out. I mean, it just a little stick movement. It dived, it hooked, and it went. And then I started doing some high-speed passes down the road, and I don't have a speed gun, but it had to be 80 miles an hour. I mean, the thing just cranked, and I didn't even get full throttle on it. If I had to punch hard up and out of the way, there was too many power lines, so I didn't want to get full throttle on it. These are the butter cutters. These are the first time I've flown with them. I have not put them on the Catalyst, just this one. And they definitely have a different sound than the gate breakers, and they're smooth. They are very responsive. You hold them, they flex in your hand, but you don't hear that flex in the prop. I'm very, very impressed. This thing is super badass, and there's going to be some sick flights. You know what's funny? One of those weird things that happens, that it's meant to be. I did not go in and set up the LED. It was already turned on when I put the quad together and after checking and stuff like that. And when I plugged the battery in, the thing came on purple, kind of matching the whole setup, and it was doing the zigzag back and forth. And to me, that was just a little sign saying that it was meant to be, because the whole setup, was the green, the blue, the purple. One thing I did have to do, and I'm going to try to change, I don't know how well it comes out here. If you see a black spot in the purple standoff, the board actually hits it. There's no way to adjust it back, and I didn't think I could shave that little corner of the board. If anybody has this board and knows that there's no electronics in the corner or anything through it, I could shave back the board a tiny bit and I can put new standoffs in, but I just trimmed the standoff just a tiny bit so that it wasn't rubbing. I'm used to having the power cable come out the back, and I kind of like that it doesn't have it coming out of the back. It looks super duper clean. At first I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. It comes out the side, but I still have the battery in from flying, so it's a really good example. I have the battery wire looped right through here, and then this guy gets tucked back. This one I just pulled out to check the voltage, and then this thing just slides over and connects, so it's not flopping around. It's not going to come up and hit the props and shit. So I'm happy with it. I have to use a different part of epoxy. This was just temporary. I hot glued, so it kind of looks like duty. I hot glued the LED on there. I wanted to see if I wanted it up here or I wanted it down against the frame. So that's just a temp squish of glue. Other than that, stay tuned for some footage. I still have to go in. Again, everything's still fresh, so I haven't gone in and changed. It says CADX, it's got the voltage and all that stuff, so I got to go in and change that so it says explicit and stuff. But I thank you guys very much for following me on this build, supporting the channel, watching the videos, commenting. I absolutely love the positivity in the channel, and I hope I make a difference with you guys and wanting to build the enthusiasm. Anytime you need help with anything, hit me up, and if I can't answer it, the Patriot Blades crew is here, and we could set you up and figure out what you need to do. So on that note, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. I'll be asleep in an hour because I gotta get up early. But stay tuned. Next warm day, this thing will be out. I'm still gonna work on. I may put an action cam on here. I don't know. I may just leave it raw footage. Who knows? This is just gonna be. I don't know. So many things up in the air. But again, thank you guys very much, and stay tuned. Peace out.